In Psalm 62, we hear these words, "For God alone my soul waits in silence, for my hope is from Him. He alone is my rock and my salvation, my fortress. I shall not be shaken." Given that this is the season of Lent, I can't help but wonder how often Jesus reflected on these words, knowing what his future held for him. Feeling the world was against him, I can't help but wonder how often he recited these words to himself, or how these words became his prayer. It seems that as often as Jesus taught or performed miracles or shared the good news, he also retreated. He stole moments away from his followers, from his disciples, from his family, to rest, to sit in silence, and to listen to the sound of silence, which the Bible has described sometimes as a precursor to God's voice. And this practice of retreating, of getting away, was not just an occasional thing for Jesus. It was a discipline. His life and his spirit was tuned and in tune to silence. The writer Morton Kelsey sees a correlation between the body's need for food and the soul's need for silence. As the physical needs food, the spiritual needs silence. As the body needs food to sustain health, the soul needs regular periods of silence in order to thrive. And Rob Bell, in his Pneuma series, invites us to wonder if there is a connection between the noise in our lives and our ability to hear God's voice. He asks us, is it possible that God's voice is more interesting than the voices that are around us? So I wonder if we put these things together, to take Jesus' need, his desire, his discipline for silence, and combine that with the idea that that silence is food for the soul. And maybe even mix in Easter's mission statement to grow in faith and carry on the work of Jesus Christ. If we put those three together, what might come out? What might your life look like if you mix those three things together? I think Mother Teresa has some comfort to offer us when she says, the more we receive in silent prayer, the more we can give in our active life.